Yo, switch on today's video. I got part 10 of how to make a tower defense game, how to make a tower defense game series and stuff. This part will cover lobby revamp and stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the I tried to make a tower defense game video and stuff that I dropped probably like a week before this video releases and stuff. Let's see. Most of the changes are really for the wave system, but there are some changes for the lobby system. For example, I have something that a lot of people have wanted. A lot of people have wanted to see using images for units instead of text, so I finally made that and stuff. So let's go ahead and let's get straight into it. So the first thing I wanted to change with the teleport system, I honestly just don't like it and stuff. I made a more simplistic teleport system, which is like you just walk into a teleporter, you press a button, and then it teleports you to the other server rather than standing on a platform for 20 seconds and stuff. I just prefer it like that. Now if you like the way the teleport system is now, you can ignore this part, or if you just don't care to change it, you can just ignore this part, skip on ahead until we get into the unit stuff. But I just wanted to change the teleport system and stuff, right? So I'm going to go ahead and delete the teleporter, the teleport pad, right? I'm going to delete the base plate. I just pretty much changed the whole map around for that video. So I'm going to insert a part, right? I'm going to scale the part, oh, wrong way, or wrong direction. I'm meaning to scale it to the side, so like this, right? I want like a floor, and that's literally what this is. It's going to be a floor. This is where the players are going to walk around, so just like a pretty big square. I'm going to name this part to floor and stuff. Of course, we'll make sure it's anchored, can't collide, and then just make it look, just make it look nice type thing. Make it transparent, make it, make it look a nice light blue type of color going or something like that. I don't know. And then I'm going to get, or actually, no, I want a darker color. I changed my mind. Oh yeah, like a nice little black or something like that. So yeah, then I'm gonna get the spawn, I'm gonna move it, drop it in the middle, of course, right? So boom, drop it like in the middle, boom, down there, make it transparent, disable can't collide. I'm gonna destroy or delete the decal, and then I'm gonna get these teleporters from the workspace. So literally just search up teleporter again if this is what you want to do, and then I'm just gonna get these teleporters by someone named Endorsed, so shout out to whoever that is. And then okay, I don't need any of the scripts. I plan to delete all of them. I don't need any of the scripts stuff. I just need the parts inside, because you guys know I'm not a builder or anything. So boom, delete, remove all the scripts, right? And then we have these teleporters, right? I'm gonna just delete one and then parent the other one to the workspace, delete teleports, and then I'm gonna bring this over. I'm gonna have 4. The way I'm thinking is like this. I'm gonna have 4 in different directions and stuff, right? I'm gonna do this a little differently than how I did it in the I tried to make a tower defense game video. I had like these long platforms and stuff where people had to walk to, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna have the teleporters like in a box type area, like one in the middle of each side. So we have this teleporter, right? You want to go ahead and make it so that these doors or windows, whatever you want to call it, I think these are the doors. You want to make it so that these are open. So select the frame and glass and base and everything, make them fully transparent, disable can collide, right? So players can walk through them, so they can enter inside. And then we have this button inside. So let's see, yeah, the button. And it's already, okay, perfect. It's already named button. I didn't know if it was already named that by default. So yeah, so I think that's pretty much it with the teleporters, yeah. So then I'm just going to duplicate this, Control D, drag this to the other side, do a full 90-degree rotation, or wait, no, sorry, 180. 180, about right there, close enough. Then I'm going to, boom, Control D, duplicate this again, drag this over here, and then I'm going to rotate this so it's facing this way, so something like that. Then move it over there. Let's see. Okay, that's good. Duplicate again. Control plus D. Drag it over here. Boom. Again, I say again, this is all just optional. You guys don't have to do this, but yeah. So then we have the teleporters. I feel like this is just the way cooler way. You walk into a teleport, you press the button, and then I'm gonna have like a blur effect and everything. It's much cooler in my opinion. Yeah. So we have our teleporters and everything, right? Just press run just to see if everything. Okay. And don't worry about that error and stuff. It's because I deleted the other teleport stuff. So yeah, once we've done that, now we're going to get into the stuff that you guys really want to see and stuff. Time for unit images. Okay. So head on over to replicated storage. I already have my folders simply because I didn't feel like remembering all of these image ID or images and stuff, because I already deleted the pictures off my computer. So pretty much what this is, you guys already know, just insert a folder, click the plus icon in replicated storage. Insert a folder, rename that folder to unit images. As you guys probably can tell, these are going to be the images for each unit, right? So then you go inside and then you have image buttons and stuff. So click the plus icon on the unit images folder, and then you have image buttons. So you're going to rename the image button to the name of the unit. Naming is very important. Make sure you give it the exact same name as the units, right? So I have 5 units: Barbarian, Knight, Ninja, Samurai, and Viking, just like basic classes, right? You guys can customize them pretty much any way you want. That doesn't really matter. All you really need to make sure you do is just name them properly and have the image and stuff. So images, you just add image and then you just get pictures from the internet or just create them. I don't know. It's up to you guys and stuff. I just got them off of like an icon, a free icon website. That's how I made mine. But yeah. So I have my images and stuff. I have UI corners and all that, but it's not really important. Again, all that's important is that the name and you make sure you assign it an image and stuff like that. And yeah, that's really it. Just put them inside your image folder, keep inside of replicated storage because we want to be able to access this on both the server side and the client side. And then yeah, that's it for that part. Then we can go ahead and move on to making a unit folder. I'll make this with you guys. So click the plus icon, insert a folder. Now this folder is going to be named units and stuff. I don't believe we have this and stuff. The reason we're going to have this folder on both the lobby and the wave system and stuff is so that we can so that players are able to see the stats of units and stuff, regardless of whether they're just chilling in the lobby or if they're actually in the wave system. So like they're at the wave place, I should say, right? So we have our folder for units, right? We're going to insert our units into it. Now to get units, again, I just went to the the toolbox, sorry. Alright guys, we are back. So I was experiencing some issues and stuff, but anyway, I was experiencing some issues with the recording and everything, but we're back. So pretty much what I was saying is you go to the toolbox, you would find all of your units and stuff like that if you don't already have them. So pretty much for me, as you can see, I already have my units here and stuff. I'm just showing you guys how I got them. I got them all from the toolbox, as you can clearly see somewhat, I should say. But yeah, so all I did was just search up the name, since I just pretty much showed basic names that are like classes and stuff. So like I just searched up Knight, for example. That's not how you spell Knight. Knight. Why can I not spell? So I just searched like Knight, Viking, and then I just got a model. Some things I would recommend doing if you plan to do it like this, I'd recommend removing the scripts out of those, because you don't know what those scripts are going to do, or you probably just don't need them and stuff. So just remove the scripts and everything. Probably make note of if they are R6, like this is R6, or if they're R15 and stuff, right? Because you will be playing animations on the units and stuff, like they'll have attack animations. We'll get to that when we get to the wave place and everything, right? And then make sure you name your unit name should match, like the names of the units inside of the units folder should match the names of the units inside of the unit images folder. You guys see how they all match and stuff, right? One last thing to note, I have these, how many is this? 5 values, right? I have cooldown, max damage, minimum damage, price, and range stuff. These are all number values. All you have to do is click the plus icon on your unit, type in a number value, rename it. So you need a cooldown value, you need a max damage value, a min damage value, the price of the unit to spawn it, and the range and stuff. Most of this stuff, aside from the price, is going to be displayed when you click on units. You're going to be able to see the stats and stuff. You're going to see the stats display and everything. So pretty much, yeah, that's it. The reason I had this already done was because I did this with y'all in a recording, but I didn't realize the recording had froze. So y'all heard me, but y'all couldn't see what I was doing. That's why this is already done. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys can get this done. I don't think it was really that difficult to do. But yeah. So just like that, we have finished with the folders and stuff, and then now we're gonna move on to the UI changes. Then just get some sound effects for the teleporter, and then we can get to the scripting. So for the sound service, I'm just gonna get 3 sounds. The reason is just to make the teleportation process better, right? Oh, I just realized that is accidentally, oh, well, they're out of order, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so pretty much we're just gonna make some changes to the UI, and then we're gonna get to the sounds and stuff. So first things first, you guys probably guessed it, we're gonna have to change up the stuff in the hotbar and stuff. These are gonna be image labels now, and we're gonna have to give them new names. So click the plus icon, insert not a text label, my bad, an image label. So you're gonna drop in an image label and then follow the same naming scheme. So unit 1, and then just of course change it to image label rather than text label. And then we're just gonna get the background, same thing with the 0.5 background transparency, and then 61 by 61 by 61 for the background color. So boom, then 0.5 Oh wait, I just realized that doesn't. I don't think that actually. Yeah, I don't really think that matters. But how did I get? I'm trying to think. How did I? Oh, my fault. It's the image color. That's what it is. Yeah, sorry. Image color. Image color. That's what I meant to do. And then image transparency. No, it's not supposed to be. I'm trying to think. I think this is supposed to be 0. And then is the background supposed to be? Huh. Yeah, I really have no idea. I really have no idea how I did this the first time. I really don't remember, but I think that should be good though. But yeah. So yeah, I honestly have no idea how I did this the first time. I think maybe I did it like this, and then I did background transparency 61 by 61. Yeah, this must have been how I did it. Yeah, and then 0.5. Yeah, there we go. That's how I. Oh, well, I meant 0.5 and not 0.6, but that's how I did it. So 0.5. Just out of curiosity, if I did set this to like a random image, so it wouldn't. Okay. So back to the placeholder. Okay. So anyway, so you're pretty much going to find the corresponding text label, which has the keybind. You're going to drop it. You're going to reparent it, and then you're just going to duplicate it. So Control D, delete that text label. It's the old one. Then insert. Then I'm sorry, rename. So unit 2 image text label. Delete the keybind in it. Then find the corresponding text label. Insert the keybind text label. Delete, rinse, repeat. Just do the same thing until you replace all of them. So for me, I have 5 units. Or I'm gonna have it so that you can have 5 units at a time. So I'm gonna do this 2 more times. That's for a total of 5 times. So duplicate unit 3, image label, rename it to unit 4, image label, delete the keybind. Oh, sorry, not rename, delete, and then drag in the unit 4 keybind, and then we're just gonna do the last one. So duplicate unit 4 image label, then rename this to unit 5 image label, delete the keybind, and then drag it in, and then delete this, and then boom. Just like that, we are good. Just like that, we are good to go. I'm still a little confused because if the image is fully transparent, like, or I guess maybe we could set it to like 0.5. Yeah, honestly, I don't know how this is supposed to work. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know how this is supposed to work. I just know background transparency was we just had the background color. Oh, I know. I just remembered. I know how to do it. Okay, sorry guys. I remember. Okay, so set image transparency to 0, right? And then you just want to delete the image and stuff. Cause I forgot that's a placeholder. I just remembered that's a placeholder by Roblox and stuff. I forgot that it is technically an image. So yeah, there we go. Just delete that and then leave the background color and everything to what we had that as. But yeah, so we're done with updating that. Let me just double check. We're good. Okay, we're good. Sorry guys, gotta make sure we're good and stuff. You guys have no idea how annoying it is to do it for 30 minutes and then come back and it's not even done. But anyway, let's go ahead and get straight back into it. So the next thing, I'm trying to think, what was the next thing, honestly? Oh, the teleport frame that I don't even think I need. I don't believe I needed it. I don't think I needed this anymore. If I remember correctly, I don't. Yeah, I didn't need this. So yeah, we can delete the teleport frame and stuff. Again, if you are keeping the teleport system the way I made it, before the first time and all that, then leave that. But if you did it like the way I did it in this video, then just delete that. We're moving to the summon system to make a quick change. So make the summon frame visible and stuff. This is going to be very quick. Just move the you have summon text label right under the coin. So just going to move it up and we're going to have an image. So click the plus icon on the summon frame. You're going to insert a image label. So we're going to display the image. So we're going to have the name of the unit as well as like an image and stuff, right? For sizing, I'm just going to go with 125 by 125. So I just do 125. Then just kind of drag this centered a little bit. And then you're going to want to rename this image label to summon image label, right? And then we're just, we're going for the same thing here. So 61, back transparency to 0.5. And then no placeholder image. And then, yeah. So that looks good. Oh, by the way, make sure you use. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention this. Make sure you set the scale type to. I think it's fit. I believe it's. Yeah, I believe it's fit. So let's go ahead and make sure we go do that for all of these too. Just make sure you set all of them to fit. That's how it's supposed to be fit, right? And then just like that, we're done with the summon and stuff. So then we're just gonna go modify the unit frame a little bit. So make the unit frame visible. and then all we're going to do is insert the unit info frame into it and stuff. Currently we don't have that, and we're not going to waste 5 to 10 minutes making it. So simply, to save yourself some time, view right here, open asset manager. You're going to open your second place, pretty much the place with, you know, the wave system and stuff, because if you recall, we already created this system. So we're just gonna transfer it over. Why waste time making a whole new thing or remaking it? So just go find the unit info frame, home, copy. Do not close this out just yet. We're gonna go back, and then you're going to paste this into the units frame. So paste into, and then of course we'll make it visible. Drag it to make sure it's, you know, in the proper place. So like over here, you no longer need a close button, because this is gonna be open and closed based on like the player whatever they're hovering over. So if they're hovering over a unit, it'll open itself and have all the stats. Once they, like, their mouse leaves the unit and stuff like that, like the unit image button, or yeah, unit image button, then this will no longer display anymore. So yeah, so we have our unit frame, make it no longer visible, make the unit frame no longer visible as well. That's it for the UI changes and everything. So yeah, I believe we're just ready to get to the sounds, and then we can get to the scripting. So let's go down to the sound service. So we need sound for the teleporting. We need 3 sounds. We need a sound for when you press the button, a sound for doors closing, and a sound for when you teleport. So let me see. So I'm just going to get the recent audios I already had and stuff. I didn't even realize, I forgot there's a recent audio thing. So I'm just gonna get this. This is my button audio. Wait, no, because this is the button view. Yeah, that's the button view. Okay. So I'm gonna go to audio. So I got the button, right? Or wait. Let me, I forgot, I need to turn the volume up on this because this sound is for some reason very low. Yeah, okay. That's the button. So you could just go to audio, find your own sounds. So let me get a door close sound. Let's see. Or closed door. Maybe something like that. And then lastly, we just need a gone sound, so like a teleport sound, just like a bleep or like a bloop or something, you know. Not that. Not like a jet. Let's see. No. No. It'd be so hard to find some sound effects sometimes. I think that one is decent. Like, if I just turn the volume up and then listen to it. That's decent. So, I'm going to rename this sound to, this will be my button sound. Then this would be the door closing sound, so this will be my door sound. And then lastly we have gone, which pretty much the player is gone. They have teleported and they are no longer in the place. So drag that into the sound service and then make sure you parent all of these correctly to the sound service. Boom, and just like that we can finally get into the scripting aspect. Okay, and we are good. So we can finally get into the scripting aspect, so go to the local core script and stuff. I just realized I'm gonna have to undo everything I did. Like I said, I kid you not, I literally did this with y'all. But my thing froze mid thing. So I don't wanna just show y'all everything I did, because I used to do that when I first started making videos. People didn't like that because they would miss things. So that's why I prefer to go along with you guys now and stuff individually. So I'm just gonna undo all that and redo it. So okay, first thing first, we have to create a variable for our unit images folder as well as our units folder, because this is more so our unit info folder while this is our images. So create 2 variables first. Units folder, so units is equal to game.replicated storage, wait for child, units, then same thing, units images is equal to game.replicated storage, wait for child, units unit images, right? And then we are going to scroll down a little bit, simply just change this from text button to image button, since remember we're not moving with image buttons and stuff. Then we're going to change this. It's no longer unit text button, it is unit image button, right? So boom, then just update the name, Control C, Control V, 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 and Control V. Boom. Then we gotta change a good deal of things. So obviously we are creating an image button, no longer a text button. We're still parenting it to the same place. Of course, naming is still the same except for changing it to image button. Since there's no longer any text, we are going to set the image, right? So image is equal to, and here's how we're going to do it, because we're going to use this multiple times. We are going to say unit images, regular brackets, and then it's going to search for the specific image. So we're going to say v.name, and so that's the name of the unit, and then .image, right? And then as for the background color, went with like a 0. I just went with like 0.25 by 25. So like 0.25, 0.25, 0.25. So like a dark grayish color. And then obviously there's no text, so rich text obviously isn't a thing. Then we have our image color 3. And then this, I believe it's like a dark, I think it was just black. I think that's just what I went with. Like 0 by 0 by 0. So yeah, just black. And then after that, this was the scale type I had mentioned. So scale type, delete the bold. So, and then you're just gonna replace true with enum dot scale type dot I believe it was fit. Yeah, fit. And then for the last thing, we just have to replace this with a UI corner. So create a UI corner. It's equal to instance.new UI corner. Parent this to the unit image button. UI corner dot corner radius is equal to UDM singular, not UDM2, just UDM. Then you're gonna say 0, 15. And then we're going to have to change these things a little bit. So first things first, this is an image label, no longer a text label. And then there is no text. It is now an image. So image is equal to, for this, you're going to say v2.image. Then you're going to come down here. Instead of sending over the text of v2, you're just going to say v2.name, which is the name of the unit. Right. And then you're resetting the image. So v2.image, then leave that as is. Go down here, you're changing this once again, text label to, oh sorry, not image button, image label, then v3.image, right? And then once again, changing image, not text. So image, so then the image will be equal to, once again, we're gonna do the same thing, it's equal to unit images, regular bracket, and then you're gonna say v.name, go on the outside, dot image. So it'll set the, or it'll update the image, I should say. And then same thing down here, change this to v.name, so the name of the unit. And then we're going to create a unit info display system and stuff. So whenever you hover over the picture of the unit and stuff, it'll give you the stats on it. So we're going to skip 3 ends. Then we're going to set up this function. So I'm going to say unit image button dot mouse enter connect function close parentheses enter. And then we're going to say for I4, V4 in pairs. And then you're going to say unit. So this is units, by the way. So you're going to say units, right? Units get children, enter, right? And then you're going to use an if statement. So if V4, oh my bad, V4.name is why I said naming is important. So make sure the names match. V4.name is equal to V.name. So make sure it's the correct unit, enter. And then we're just setting a whole bunch of stats. Sorry, not unit image button. So you're going to say units frame. We have to create a variable for that. So let's go up here in between, setting the units frame visibility equal to true, and removing the image buttons. We're going to just create a variable for the units frame. So units frame is equal to core GUI dot units text button dot units frame. Go back down, and then we're just going to set it. So units frame dot units info frame. For the first thing, of course, it will be the name. So name of text label is equal to dot text is equal to v4, and then you're just gonna say dot name, right? Then for the next thing, units frame dot unit info frame. Then for this will be the range. So range text label dot text is equal to quotation marks range colon space dot 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 on the outside. Then v4 dot range dot value. If you're confused, we are referring to this unit folder, and then the specific units, and then the values inside that we created and stuff at the beginning, right? Cooldown, maximum damage, price, and range. But price, we're not displaying the price. That's not needed here. It's only needed in the wave place, but yeah. So then units frame, dot unit info frame. The next thing would be the cooldown. So cooldown text label dot text equal to quotation marks cooldown dot 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 v4 dot cooldown dot value. Then for the next thing, we have the damage. So unit info frame dot damage text label dot text is equal to quotation marks. You're gonna say damage colon dot dot, because remember it is a range, so we're going to say v4 dot min damage value dot 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 quotation marks, put a dash space, so 2 spaces, then dot dot, then v4 dot max damage that value, and then lastly we're going to make it visible. So units frame dot unit info frame dot visible is equal to true. And then we are going to skip this function, so the mouse enter function. So I believe it's another 3 ends, I think. Yeah. So just as skipping another 3 ends, and then we're just gonna make it so that it closes. So unit image button dot mouse leave. Obviously the opposite of mouse enter. Connect function, close parentheses, enter. And then simply you're just gonna say units frame, the unit info frame dot visible is equal to false. And then just like that, we are done there so far. Just checking in to see, okay, we are good. So then I'm going to scroll down, actually a pretty good amount and stuff. We're going all the way down to the right here to the summon stuff. So let me just move this over. We're going to go after here, because remember, we're still going to display the name of the unit. We also just want to display the image of it as well. So core GUI dot summon text button dot summon frame dot summon image label dot image is equal to literally the same exact thing we did up there. So units images, regular bracket, summon unit, because that's the name of the unit, and then dot image. Let's go down. We're going to create a new event, or actually, hold on. Let's find the trade event, and then we'll click 0, save ourselves some time. So enter. Else if event type is equal to quotation marks reward. So I just want to explain this. So pretty much this function, the function will fire, or the remote event will fire, it'll automatically fire every time the player joins the game. It's going to check to see if there's any teleport data. If there's not teleport data, then that means the player just either joined the game, they're just joined the game regularly, or they just came from the wave place, but they didn't actually beat anything. They lost, or they just returned for whatever reason. If there is teleport data, that means they just won in the reward, like they just beat, I don't know, 15 waves and stuff, and now they're coming to get their coins and stuff, like or not their coins, their money, and stuff, their reward. So create a variable for receive data. So receive the data is equal to TPS. We got to create a TPS variable. And that reminds me, we can replace the teleport 1 variable since we no longer need this. So TPS is equal to game get service. Then teleport service, then scroll all the way back down. And then we're going to say TPS, it's like get local player teleport data. So if receive data is not equal to nil, which means if it's nil, that means there's no data, which means they just joined the game regularly, or they just rejoined and they didn't win anything. If it's not nil, that means there's actually a reward. There's supposed to be an amount of money they're supposed to receive. So we're going to fire them what event? Core event, fire server, quotation marks, reward, and then send over the data so they know. So the server knows how much money they're supposed to receive. Just like that, we're done with the local script, and we can move on to the server script. So we're gonna do some deleting and some adding stuff, right? So nothing to add to the leader stats. All we're doing is we're gonna go after the while loop right here, and you're just gonna fire literally what I was just talking about. So core event, fire client, singular, player, quotation marks, rejoined and stuff. It'll check to see if they actually rejoin. That's the point of the if statement. And then after that, I'm just changing the basic create chances, and I'm just changing all this stuff simply. I'm only changing this because my units and stuff, because I changed the names and stuff. If you guys didn't change the name of your units and stuff, and like you're still using the same thing, which you should be, I wouldn't see why y'all would change it to mine. But let's say if you did, then obviously we need to update these to reflect these and stuff, right? So I have 5 units, but over here we have 6, so I would probably just have to delete 1. Yeah, I guess I would. Yeah, I guess I would just have to delete 1, honestly. But then I feel like this is unbalanced because it doesn't really make any sense. Because if it's choosing a random number, yeah, I feel like it'll be fine. The point is, I would recommend just doing it balanced. Make sure you have like 6, or just keep it balanced and stuff. Just keep it even. But I'm gonna remove 1, but hopefully that doesn't mess anything up. Then I'm just gonna rename them to fit the names that we have over there. So let's just go in order. So barbarian, and also very important, make sure you spell them exactly as they are spelled over here. The name should reflect all across, whether it be on the scripts, in the folders, it doesn't matter. Then ninja, and then let's say our mythics are the samurai and the Viking, which going by names, like those would be like, the best type of units. And then we're gonna go down. We're scroll down and stuff. You're gonna find the trade right here. Trade. I forgot trade actually isn't as long. Oh no, never mind. Trade is pretty long. So we're gonna find, sorry, shop. That's what we're looking for. I forgot I added this in the last part. So you're gonna press enter after the shop event, and then you're gonna say else if event type is equal to reward. This will be real quick. We're setting this. This will be real quick. All we're gonna do is we are going to just create a variable, so reward amounts. The only reason this event will be fired back to the server is that means they deserve a reward. So reward amount is equal to arg1 because we sent that over, and then we're gonna give that player that reward. So player dot leader stats dot money dot value is plus equal to reward amount, right? And then we're done there. All we have to do, right? All we have to do is just redo the teleport stuff. So great news, you can delete all of this stuff. Again, only if you did the teleport system the way I just did it in this video. If you left the teleport system as is, then just leave all the stuff. But yeah, since I changed it, then I probably would need the teleport service and the HTTP service. Then let me just check. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay. Oh, it's really only 20 minutes. Oh, perfect. Okay. So yeah. So oh, by the way, when you go test like in the wave system, it's not gonna work because we haven't done stuff over there. Don't worry. I plan to literally have the, like, if you're watching this on a Monday, then part 11 will come out on Wednesday. Part 11 will come out Wednesday. If you're watching it on Wednesday, it'll come out Friday. If you're watching on Friday, it'll come out Monday. I don't want to. I'm trying to avoid you guys having to wait an entire weekend though, because it's not, because the wave system is probably going to break because there's no, we haven't configured it so that the images transfer over there and they work over there properly. So yeah, we're doing that in the next part though. So we need the teleport service, the HTTP service, and lastly the sound service. So game get service sounds. I swear to God, I hate that get children, how it like defaults to get children so much. But anyway, so this is gonna be kind of long, but it is like, it's very simple. Honestly, it's extremely simple and stuff, right? It's extremely simple to understand. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just say for IV in pairs, workspace, get children, enter. Again, if you have your own teleport system or you're using the old one, then you're done and stuff. Just, make sure everything works. But of course, stay to the end to make sure everything, like when I test, everything works and stuff like that. But if Vita name is equal to teleporter, right? You're gonna set up the function. So I'll put a space and then I'll just say, I need to create a variable. Local teleporter is equal to v. Then I'm gonna set up the function. So boom. And then I'm gonna say teleporter dot button. So you're gonna find the button. See, we're already experiencing an issue. I'm confused. Why isn't it? Oh, I guess it. Oh, I'm just out of curiosity. Oh, I see. Okay. So we won't even know until then. All right, never mind. So we're gonna say dot button, and then we need to add a click detector to the button. All right. So we have the button. Wait, they came with their own sounds? Bruh, that's where I'm so mad. I forgot they came with their own sounds. You guys, okay, so you guys have a choice. You could either use these sounds that it came with or just use the ones you got. I prefer these sounds. That's actually what, bro, I'm so mad. I spent all that time looking for those. Yeah, I prefer that one so much better. And then the door sound. Yeah, this one, bruh, it's so much better. I'm actually mad, bruh. Okay. 3 seconds. Okay, there we go. Boom, and then I'll just leave the gone sound. Okay. Back to what I was doing now. So button, and then we need to add a click. Oh, I forgot they already have one. Perfect. They pretty much were doing the work for us. So click detector dot mouse click connect function in parentheses, put P large for the player, enter, and then you're going to create a table and stuff. So we're going to get all of the units the player has equipped. So I just want to make it clear, this is a single teleport system and stuff, right? Like, it's only going to teleport regardless, even if there's 2 people standing inside. It's only going to teleport the person who clicked it and stuff like that. So it's much more simplistic than what I had before. So we're just going to get the equipped units list. So equipped units list equal to special brackets. We're creating a table. Then use for loop for I2 v2 in pairs. You're going to say player, the owned units folder. Then of course get children, close parentheses, enter. Oh, my bad. Enter. And then you're going to say if v2.value, remember, is equal to true. That's how we check to see if it's equipped or not. Then table.insert, and then you would say, you know, adding it to the equipped units list, and then you're going to add the name of the unit. And then afterwards, after the for I loop, you would then, you know, create a variable for the sent data, or sent data equal to HS JSON decode, or is it, oh, sorry, not decode, encode. And then, you know, the equipped units list. It's very similar to what we did before, or I think pretty much the same. And then we're gonna, of course, begin the teleporting sequence. So teleport, and then you would put your place ID. So you guys should remember this. Asset manager, find your wave place, copy ID, right click, copy ID to clipboard, control V, comma, player, and then send over the sent to data. Then I'm gonna say teleporter dot button. I'm gonna disable the click detector. So dot click detector dot max activation distance is equal to 0. So I'm just disabling it because I don't want it to glitch where, like, if a person just sit there and spammed it, it would like try to teleport them multiple times and it would just cause glitches and issues, and the sound effects would play multiple times. I just don't want that. So yeah. So then I'm gonna play the button sound. So play the button sound, test.wait 0.3 seconds, and then after the door sound, yeah. The doors are being shut. And then I'm gonna use another for I loop, so for I 3v3 in pairs. Then for this, I'm just gonna say teleporter dot doors. You get children. That is not how you spell children. Children close parentheses, right? And then I'm gonna say v2. And then the great thing is we're just gonna get to copy and paste this. So can collide is equal to true, right? Or sorry, not v2. I meant v3. Right, and then let's just copy and paste. So let's just save ourselves some time. Control C, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V. So yeah. So first is the frame, then there's the glass, then there's the base, and then lastly for this is just the transparency. So transparency, then Control C, Control C, Control V, Control V, and then just set these to 0, and then the oh, I forgot to change these as well. So glass and base. So the glass is supposed to be set to 0.8, and then this is set to 0. And after this, we can fire the mode events. So core event. Wait, I just realized I never did do the teleport stuff on the. Damn, I just realized I never did do the teleport stuff on the I never did the teleport stuff on the client side. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, it doesn't matter. We should be fine regardless. So anyway, back to what I was saying. We're gonna wait about wait 7 seconds because it takes a minute for the teleport to work. So then we'll play the gone sound effects, and then once, pretty much by this time, the player should be gone. So we're just gonna copy and paste, Control C, Control V, and then just get this Control C, Control V. I believe the button max activation distance by default 4, so we're just gonna set that back to 4. So make it so that another player can come in and teleport elsewhere. So it's equal to 4, right? And then just do these, set everything to the opposite. So false, 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 and then 1, 1, and 1, and just like that, we are done, guys. Let's go ahead and test to make sure everything works. As always, if you guys want access to any one of my scripts and models, you guys can become either a channel member or a Discord subscriber. Link to either one of those options can be found in the description. As always, let's go ahead and test. Okay, so first things for, oh well, I just realized we should probably go into an actual place to test to make sure that like we're able to teleport. But what we can test is the summon system. So first of all, basic crate. If I summon, but there we go. You guys see, I got my. Why is it delayed? Oh, it's the same thing. Oh, it's the same thing. I'm summoning the same thing. It's a little delayed, as you guys could see. Or, oh no, never mind. I guess not. Never mind. Well, anyway. Oh, by the way, if you wanted to avoid that, like, hold on. Let me keep summoning until I get it. If you want to avoid like this, like you see how they're like different colors, even though that shouldn't be a problem for you. The only reason it's a problem for me is because I'm just getting random images off the internet. You could avoid this by, I believe, just hold on. I believe you do this, but I'm trying to remember what I did exactly, but I believe I just did this. Image color set, yeah, that's what I did. I just set image color to black, so all of them would have the same, just that blacked out color. And then mythic, yep, mythic works the same. Okay, boom. Image system is working for our summon system, and one issue. Okay. Oh, okay. I know why this. You guys should probably not be experiencing that. The only reason I'm experiencing this issue is because I have other units saved that like aren't that like like these are the old units and stuff. I don't have these anymore. So I'm just gonna clear out all of my own units and then just see. So I'm gonna just delete all of these. Now I own nothing, right? And then you see there's nothing here. Ignore that error. If I go back into the summon system, then I'm just gonna spam it since I have a whole bunch of money. Then the mythic crate, and then it fills up with. Now I have all the units. Boom, just like that. Now you see we have all the units with their images. And then you see we have all the stats. We have the stats to the left and stuff. I forgot to put the space, but oh yeah, I forgot that with cooldown. But yeah, so everything is looking right. The only thing is you probably would want to change the size of the units. That's something I could honestly think of. You probably would want to change the size of the of the buttons, I should say. Unless you like it like this. If you like it like this, you could leave it. But you could also just change the size of the units by going to the unit text. Not here. Let me just show y'all so people don't get confused. If you want to change that, you would just go to the core GUI, unit text button, unit frame, own units frame, and adjust this sizing right here. But I did realize I did make a mistake and I forgot to right here. Cooldown supposed to be a colon and a space. There we go. Yeah, just that everything is working fine so far. Last thing I wanted to test was the teleport system. Oh, the equip system. Okay, perfect. And the equip system works as well. Boom, everything is working great. All right, so if I click the button, function expected got string table dot sort. Oh, my bad. I did not mean to do that. Table dot insert. I don't even think I've ever used table dot sort, honestly. Okay, there we go. And then, yeah, you should receive that error since we are in studio. But perfect. Okay, everything works and stuff. Hope you guys are enjoying. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are enjoying the revamp. Trust me when I tell you, what we've done here is minuscule compared to what we're going to do when we go over to the wave system. Just to give you a little sneak peek. Well, you could just go watch the tower. I tried to make a tower defense game video to see what we're going to do. But just letting you know, I revamped the movement system. The enemies now actually walk to checkpoints, invisible checkpoints, rather than just slide around like a tycoon system. The units have they have weapons and they have their own animations. So like, for example, one of them has like a bow and arrow, so they shoot. So like it plays like a shooting animation. The others have others have the swords and axes and stuff, so they play like a slashing animation. There are sound effects. Each one has their own individual sound effects. The enemies have their own animations as well. So it's just a much better system and stuff. So hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in part 11. Thank you guys for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video.